Okay. Um, I know normally I don't go about and reply or review videos. I know that I made one last night or whatever about people 3D printing, whatever. So I came across this video and I watched this video. Um, I didn't really watch in its entirety because I lost some brain cells watching this, and I'll explain why, okay? So, earlier in this video, this person states that they'll distribute their product to people to show it off, they don't have to buy it, but what they'll do is they'll go about and they'll send their product to people, but they have to sign a contract, right? Of course, that's kind of standard with beta testers and people who, like kind of I've come across people who are reviewing this Game Sir company and their controllers. Like, they just came out with a collaboration with AIM Labs to make a 8K sorry to make like an 8 kilohertz PC controller with TMR and Hall effect sticks or whatever the heck they're throwing into it. So this person went about and saying that they'll distribute their product to go about, to people. And, they'll sign a contract for they were saying $1 million or whatever. And basically, this person is trying to go about and sit there and say that, pretty much to put it, long story short, to kind of summarize the wording of what they were explaining. I'll distribute my product to you so you can show it off, but if you talk bad about the product, my company, or me, you will be sued for $1 million. Okay. You can't do that. You can't go about, that's a review, dude. That is a review. That's like me going out and buying a video game controller or a video game and saying, oh, I didn't like it because, for example, I didn't like the controller because how it felt in my hand. It was too bulky or whatever. Oh, we're going to sue you now because you're saying it's too bulky. Personal preference, people. Personal preference, right? I have a PS5 Pro, okay? I have original PS5 controllers. I have a PS5 Edge controller. And I also have a PlayStation 5 SCUF controller. And I don't really like I like my SCUF controller, but I don't really use it as often. And the only reason why is because like at the bottom of it's not rounded like the PS5 controllers are. It's kind of it's got an edge to it, you know, because like look, it's kind of hard to explain, but go about and look at the PS5 Reflex and whatever the front face plate. It to me, it's got a it's not really as rounded, I think, as I like. I mean, it pretty much is, looking at my two side by side, it pretty much is the same thing, but I don't really I don't actually like the trying to explain it, but anywho, it's got a sharp edge to my liking. Not my liking, sorry. But anywho, this person has also said that they will that they are actively going to sue people who have made videos of their product and whatever. And so I've gone about and I found some videos like this right here. So right here, this person bought his product right here. This was 6 years ago when it was Black Series Edition. So this person bought this product 6 years ago, and they're in a gym. Right.
At the end comes incomplete.
So they have a short
and the
projector.
results I have with the paint on the screen I buy myself, the Dalite Model C. I wasn't
stated,
happy.
In the comments, and I think in the video too, that the company owner, the one who made,
It'd be the first one of its kind.
This video,
a black screen.
They were saying
this is the Optima they sold
right
to me with the black paint and screen I buy myself.
It's ambient light
their own mix paint, the Crow Mix or personal mix they call, in exchange to the.
Now, look at the screen.
Look
at the TV.
Let me find here 7 hours. You say so.
And right here. So right here, he taped off half of it. Because what he did is he painted his whole screen in this Black Series Edition paint. Okay. And he found Crow 1176, and I think I've gone about and pulled this video up and talked about it or whatever. But so the right half, he goes and he paints with one of Crow 1176's mixes, right? And he's showing right there on the left is Crow's paint in the container. And on the right is the
I can
Black
do the
Series.
and I send.
Right? So, you know, he goes and he paints it, whatever.
The Crow technology.
So,
here the screens, the TVs, there's the projections.
so basically he's showing that the left image is dark. And the
Ours
right
the back
image
technology.
is, you know,
My last review,
you
the
can
both technologies
see
on my
the color. You can see the texture.
in polemic screen. You decide which product you want. That's it. Cesar Alcira from Cowbox and Fitness, and I'm done with these reviews.
Now, looking at the border of the projector screen, the Black Series Edition looks to be one of their older, like, dark gray models. Which, you know, okay, cool, whatever. Because obviously you can tell it's dark gray. It's not black. But we can
Good
see
luck to both companies, but I'm happy to have
that Crow's
one
Mix
to I want.
is,
And
of
I'm not
course,
gonna tell you
doing
which
a
one it is,
lot
but
better
you know
than
which one
the
is.
Black Series.
Thank you so much. Have a good night or a good day.
But what I'm
I was
gonna do
saying
is I'm gonna throw up
I was
a video,
out. He sent me the technology.
and
This is
I'm going
what I get mixing
to
both paints.
show something. Actually, okay, nothing weird. So this video is this video is from the guy next door. That's his YouTube channel. Okay. This Ken guy, whoever he is, calls himself ILEG Technology Screens, but he's changed his name from ILEG to SGT, and now back to Unmatched, like, okay, whatever. Cool beans, dude, cool. You changed your name 3 times in a week. But that's not the point.
I can't tell you what goes in it.
Is
Technology we use at the end of the day. Past that whole house.
is this. You know what? I'll just play and talk. So, we see he's got his screen painted in black, and he's showing this video that's one of those demonstration videos that they'll play on TVs and they'll loop. You know, like you walk into a tech store, and like Best Buy, Walmart, they'll go about and they'll loop stupid videos, right? They'll loop demo videos and whatever to show what the image looks like, you know, what it could look like if it's calibrated depending on, you know, the TV and the environment, whatever. But so this video right here is just proving that, it's unwatchable. You know, like, you can't tell. And you know, like, I went about, and I don't know, I guess I reviewed one of these videos where he showed something, whatever. But, like, I didn't realize until after seeing this that, like, oh, yeah, her shirt isn't white or whatever. So, like, I don't know what is going on. Like, look at this. Hold on. I'll pause it right here in a second. Okay, so that looks like salmon, right? This person is this person's proving a point. And this Ken guy is saying he's going to sit there and he's going to sue every single person that has ever spoken bad about his company, his product. He's going to sue anyone that's ever made a review, anyone that's ever bought his product and said that it's bad. Now, I will sit here and say this. I can probably go about and buy his product. I have a projector screen. I have, I have a wall I can paint. Or, I could even just paint a piece of cardboard like he has. I have my projector. But at the same time, I want to explain something, right? So, if I go about and give me a second, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So, anywho, I have the money to buy said product, okay? I have the money to review said product. I have the money to go about and buy his product. However, realistically, just trying to open windows for air and some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some lighting, I guess. So, like, I can go about and I can buy his product, right? Now, his product is stupid expensive, okay? I think he did, at one point in time, he did lower the price of all of his products. Now, right now, he's got some screen paints for $300 plus. And he's got some for I think $178. At one point in time, recently, within the past month, he did change the price of his product. He changed the price of everything. made it low. I think it was, he did go about and change everything to under $200, right? But I'm not going to buy a product when it looks like this. I'm not going to buy something that I can actively show from finding the videos. Because right there it says Skywood. Skywood does make TVs and PCs and all that. But the problem is that like this right here is showing that it is a bad product. So I don't understand why someone is going to sit there and say that so right here, just I Googled this earlier, but this is saying, yes, you can. So, can I sue someone who made a review of my product? And it's saying, yes, you can sue, but only if the review contains false, damaging statements of fact, rather than an honest opinion. Suing over reviews is difficult as genuine opinions and factual experiences are protected. You're sitting here and you're saying that you are going to sue anyone and everyone that has made a review over your product. Okay. But if people are proving a point,
Reason why you don't. I'll step back a little bit and you can see
dark
different
and
TVs on the left
unwatchable.
side.
Like this person
Crystal
is
Lights
showing
technology
right here.
and the Crow technology. And
You will
I can
lose.
tell you it's a big difference between both. Okay,
You will
that's it. This
lose
is
your
my
butt.
last review. The both technologies on my.
This person sits here and threatens everyone who has said something bad about their product, regardless regardless of what it is, right? So like I was saying, I can go about and I can buy their product and make a review and whatever. But at the same time, they want to put, they know enough of PayPal policy to where I have gone on their website and it actually says that all paints and screens are customized. So, the problem is, with PayPal, is that PayPal won't give you your money back for a product that says customized. But of course, if you use a bank card or whatever, you can file a charge. But amount of